I'm properly guided by my landed senior friend. So,
Yes.
and so we, as we appear before you, my Lord,
Yes.
we seek your directions. But even as we do, and I'll ask my friends here, Adoli and Kibe, to make further comments on this matter. We would want this matter to remain alive. It's a matter of great national interest. In fact, even from the representations before you this morning, I know you'd agree it's a matter of great national interest, and wouldn't want it to be dismissed merely because statements have been issued out of court, and those who therefore treat as strange unless evidence is produced to the contrary. And I invite my learned friend Kibe and Adoli to make further comments.
Yes. My Lord, there are three quick things that we wish to point out.
Yes.
Basically, during the State of the Union address, His Excellency,
State of the Nation.
State of the Nation. During the State of the Nation, we took the tradition from there. His Excellency, the President, indicated that he had directed the procurement agency to cancel what are generally now known as the Adani deals with regard to JKIA, which is the subject matter of these petitions.
Yes.
And the other one, to our knowledge, the few responses we have received in this matter, none has annexed any evidence that the President's directive on cancellation of the procurement that were going on, or the contract themselves,
Yes.
has taken place. So we remain at the stage where we were, where the court had directed that the respondents and interested parties to file their responses to the amended petition. Very few of the parties have actually done that by today.
Yes.
But be that as it may, I believe what Senior Counsel Kalonzo had in mind is that I indicate three things for purposes of way forward,
Yes.
bearing in mind whatever statements have been made outside of this court. The first issue, my Lord, would be to convey to the court the fact that this petition, the hearing of this petition, would still need to proceed for three reasons. Number one is that the President's directive continued to say that the Adani group will be replaced by another group of companies.
Just a moment, Council.
Yes.
I think the neat way for my record to read
Yes.
we to have Council Musota
Yes.
first place that
information
before the
There's no problem. We can go fast. Then we shall react to that. That's okay.
Thank you, Lordship.
Yes.
On behalf of the fourth, the fifth, sixth, and eighth, ninth, to 10th, and 13th press committee.
Yes.
Further to the directions of this court, last time we appeared, we filed a notice of preliminary objection. Therefore, in compliance with the previous directions. Number two, Your Lordship, in relation to the sentiments by Senior Counsel Honorable Kalonzo and my senior Mr. Kibe Mugai, in relation to the presidential advice or directive, Your Lordship,
Yes.
opposition is that when my clients are yet to instruct us on the basis of the said address.
Yes.
Be it as it may, Your Worship, as we have previously said, that the said proposals were only at this being a privately initiated proposal, the procurement process was actually at the proposal stage.
Yes.
And therefore, it suffices to say that there is actually no contract to cancel. Lastly, Your Lordship, at whatever point the process has reached, our clients will invoke the relevant provisions of the Public-Private Partnerships Act 2021
Yes.
on how to deal with such eventualities.
Yes.
And therefore, we can only be able to ably and conclusively respond to the request by the two councils on the response to the State of the Nation address. In relation to the submission by Mr. Kibe that he still wishes to have this petition heard despite the said cancellation.
Yes.
We have no objection, Your Lordship, given that this case belongs to the petitioners and the respondent cannot direct the petitioner on how to handle its case. But I say that with a right, Your Lordship, that if indeed the substratum of the petition is no longer subsisting, what then would be the essence of sustaining
Yes.
the petition, taking into account the scarce judicial resources we have and the time constraints, especially in this particular division, Your Lordship.
Yes.
That's all, Your Lordship.
Ms. Muga, I think you can take off from that.
Hello?
Yes.
If it pleases the court, I would want to write on it. Okay. Or have you finished? Okay. We have some other lawyers.
Yeah, thank you.
The rest
For
of
the
it.
time and seven respondents,
Yes.
Much obliged.
we do associate the submission of this contract. But we're in the same position. And for today, we are to request for time of at least 21 days to enable our client
Yes.
go through the processes with its board, as well as seek approval of the two ministries involved,
Yes.
and thereafter communicate formally within the provisions of the PTP Act
Yes.
to the proponent.
Yes.
We shall within the same 21 days be able to file a reply and attach relevant documents confirming our client's position and the steps we have taken.
Thank you.
Hello, on behalf of the first, second, 11th, and 12th, who are the proponents,
Yes.
with respect to your orders for filing responses, I confirm that we have filed grounds of opposition on the reply affidavit on the 11th of November in compliance with the order, directions. With respect to the submissions made by both the petitioners and the Attorney General's representatives, I confirm that on behalf of the proponent, we would wish to be excused from these proceedings because the projects have now been cancelled and there will be no need to have a judicial pronouncement with respect to those projects. Insofar as the case pertains provisions of the Act, the court can hear the parties who are involved in that. That's the respondent and the attorney general. I reckon that all the parties acknowledge that my presence or the presence of those four parties is not necessary. We therefore humbly seek that we be excused.
Have the proponents placed that position on record?
My Lord, it will be upon the Attorney General to place that position.
Your Lordship,
Yes.
with your kind permission, I don't think that is the correct position. Mr. Makori's clients are substantive respondents,
Yes.
and the Attorney General does not represent that.
Are you sure?
I think it's incumbent upon Mr. Makori and his clients to table that position they are communicating. The Attorney General is only a custodian.
My Lord,
Just
condone me.
Your Lordship,
Yes.
on the part of the National Assembly, I wish to state that they wish to compare to get instructions from our time before then we can proceed with this matter. To go in for Mr. Adani, who appears for the 15th resident, that's the Senate.
let me just place you on record for the Senate. Holding brief for Mr.
Adani. My instructions from Mr. Adani that he needs time, because it's 21 days to seek instructions.
Thank you.
Thank you, my Lord. I'm not if I could perhaps make your task a little easier. You had an identical engagement before your brother, Judge Ruto, at 8:30 today morning.
Yes.
This is in petition 624 of 2024.
In petition?
624 of 2024.
Yes.
In which, to use neutral terms, particularly for my clients in the civil aviation,
Yes.
we noted and the strong winds are likely to stall the project so that it cannot move forward.
Yes. Yes.
But the common ground is that those winds and there's little the court can do with the strong winds or the new developments until they are properly placed before.
Yes.
Because on one extreme is the position taken by learned counsel Mr. Makori, who should, in aviation terms, be the captain of the vessel.
Yes.
Bailing out. But at the end of it all, my lord, you require some documentation upon which to process the further steps in this case. In that other case, my lord,
Yes.
because of the request for time, the judge allowed 14 days and gave a return date of 16 December. That, in my submission, we accommodate the rival positions taken because the common ground is there are developments at which the court cannot take from the bar. They need to be put on record by the correct parties. And the correct parties can be the petitioners and definitely not the interested parties. It's got to be the state. If that becomes a way out, my lord, may I also request on behalf of my clients that we come
Yes.
back on 16th of December, identical list in the other position. But of course with a rider that whoever wishes to file whatever documentation be filed in good time so that we can respond. It is not for my clients to place forward those developments or the strong winds. They have their owners. It's the owners who
Councillor Nyao?
Yes, my lord. On compliance with your earlier directions, we have faced a challenge on filing the same because we are yet here to be mapped and the system it keeps on rejecting our request. I hope that Mr. Guru here he can help us with that, but our repayment is ready. And secondly, we have had of a preliminary objection, but we are of the opinion that there is no development because it's not on the court record. The owner of that Thank you, Madam.
I'm appearing for the 50th president party, and I've had the privilege of listening to the main party. When I was coming before the court, indeed my client had also served what my senior calls the wings.
What wings?